Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about two of the hottest Pokemon sets right now. It doesn't matter if you're opening packs, collecting sealed product, or investing in singles. These are products you definitely should be paying attention to. So let's jump right in. Have you guys seen the 151 ETB? This is absurd. Look at it. Currently, the ETB is running at $623.33. While that might seem pretty normal for certain sets, 151 is going through a severe growth phase right now. Just a simple month ago, it was about 445. So you're talking about almost $200 or the better part of 45% gain in a month. That's absurd. January from New Year's, from January 1st, it was about 376 and change, all the way up to 624. Now, I will say I do have it filtered by top trusted sellers or gold star sellers. Since you're buying a sealed product, you should be going with either a confirmed seller or a hobby shop. The first hobby shop that comes on here is Blueberry, which they have it for sale at $699.99, so $700. But that is absurd. The fact of how fast and the crazy, I don't know if it's more crazy that as you scroll over each of the days, you'll see that there's also large spikes in volumes that is following this price increase. So every day for the last better part of 3 weeks, we're looking at on average 15 plus sold per 3-day span. That's absurd. 151 is currently going strictly parabolic. One of the other products I really want to talk about as far as going nuts is the Ultra Premium Collection from 151. Again, it's currently at $1,150, and that is for the first gold trusted seller with lots of sales. If you're looking for the first hobby shop, you're looking at $11.40 and then plus 15 shipping. So as far as price wise though, you're looking at for the last 3 months an increase of over 70%. Last 1 month you're looking at currently a increase of 55.2% gain in 1 month. Again, volume spike on March 17th, which was 2 days ago, at 27 items spiked in one single day at a $980 price point. If this is not a squeeze on the product, nothing is. The largest gainer has been the booster bundle from 151. So currently, if you want a sealed booster bundle, the only one that is considered under one of the trusted is currently $180 with $12 shipping. So you're looking at about $192, which seems absurd for a booster bundle of just 6 packs. Last 3 months, the booster bundle is up 87%. The last 1 month by itself, the booster bundle is up 50%. That is absurd. There's large volume continuously coming into 151, and they're particularly buying these booster bundles. One of these binder collections are one of my more favorite products to purchase if I get them at a decent price and hold on to them, just because the value of the binder itself is a really nice product. It's a more of a full-size binder, as well as they have multiple packs in them, right? So for this box, it has 4 151 packs. If you are looking to pick this up, it would run for today, it would run about $250 right now. One of the things that I thought was interesting was, so the last 1 month, it's up to only 23%, which seems really low for the 151 collection. I did notice though, so February 16th, there was a large spike of 12 items that were sold in that day. And as recently as March 11th, just a couple of days ago, there's also a spike of 8 items sold. So it is interesting to me that there are people looking to buy these items, especially when they're only averaging 2 a day. When you have 8, 10, 12, 15 in a single day, that's somebody else who's looking at this saying, you know what, there's clearly value. happening with this product, and I would like to own it. Now, I am personally not collecting, or rather not buying more of this product at this price point, obviously. I prefer to get these under $60 personally, but each their own. The poster collection will be a little bit more affordable for you to get right now if you're looking to own a piece of 151 if you don't have any currently. It is running at $80, and this comes with three of the 151 booster packs, as well as 3 different promo cards. So from an overall standpoint, it is definitely a more decent value as far as, are you getting some quality stuff for your for your buck, right? For your dollar. Now $80 is still high relative for the product, and that is $80 would be for the first sealed product. The rest of these are already opened with different poster or different other products. So this is the only one that's still sealed, is running $80. And I'm surprised when I was looking at this product how few are currently listed on here, right? Like this one, for example, has 21 listed, but this only includes the poster and the 3 promos, none of the actual packs. And why that's important is because this says that there's currently 148 of this product. In reality, there's not, because none of these, of all of these products, none of these should be counted. So for example, that's one at 80. There's one at 80 at 94, one at 99, one at 110. There's 3 at one. What is that? Also 110. There's one at 115. Yeah, so you're looking at, and then there's one at 250. It jumps to 250 really fast. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's only actually 10 sealed products that are currently listed, and of which none of them are the hobby shops. So some people only purchase from hobby shops because they trust them better to making sure that it's sealed. If they have a lot of sales like this person, and they're trusted, and they have a lot of sales and super high the review rate, they're pretty trustable in my opinion, but that's just me. You do you. But the fact that there is so few of them left, and to probably nobody's surprise, on March 11th, 2 days ago, there's 19 of these that were purchased at $62. So the volume overall is still spiking even at these high prices. Last month, it's up 35%. Last 3 months, so basically to the beginning of the year, it is currently up about 64%. But as you see, the volume is spiking as people are wanting to collect these before the 151 set goes into retirement from the TCG. And with that being said, now we're going to switch to everyone else's current hot topic as far as for sets, and that is Prismatic. For Prismatic, we'll start with the ETB. So currently the ETB is running $200 plus 2 shipping, so $202 if you're going with the first Gold Star seller here. They have 25, so it's good to see some sellers at least still have some, albeit at $200. But for the 3 months, it is up 70%, which you don't really hear as many people talking about Prismatic and as far as how much Prismatic has gone up in the last few months. But 70% is clearly a great run for the last 3 months for Prismatic here. Here is the Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection set. This set, I've not been lucky enough to find it in a Costco or Sam's Club or whatnot in the wild. I do know people who have, though. Good for them. They are currently $400. Volume has been tapering off a little bit on them. It's not as aggressive as when they were in the 2s still, but it's still a $400 box. And this is a hobby shop that is also selling them. So again, from a trust basis standpoint, they're usually seen as a little more trustable, but UBU. Here is the booster bundle. I do know people who have lots of these. I have a couple of them, nothing crazy. I was busy collecting other sets when people were going nuts over Prismatic originally. Right now, if you are going for a Prismatic bundle, you're looking at 62 and change plus 15 shipping, so what, like $77, $78. And that is, if you want the hobby shop, you're looking at $80. Okay. This bundle has been dropping off a lot from a volume standpoint. I mean, it's still averaging over, what is this, like 100, over 100 pretty solidly every few days as far as being sold, but nothing like what it used to be when it was $60 back in January and December. So I don't know if some of that is people are just looking to buy 151 right now, and that's why some of the volumes tapered off, or if it's just the strict based off the price point of this, is, but it does, again, it looks like volume is definitely starting to taper off at least a little bit on it right now. But obviously Prismatic is a very popular set, and these booster bundles are a very, very popular item that people like to collect. So one of the things I love about Prismatic is that they have a lot more ancillary products. Here's one of them, is a premium figure collection. So it comes with a couple of figures, comes with different sleeves, promo cards, of course, as well as all the packs. This box in particular comes with 11 packs of Prismatic. So it's definitely a very popular box. This one currently is $190 is the cheapest option you could do for this box for sealed is $190. There was a spike in volume last week, but otherwise, normally there's not a huge amount of volume on this box. Again, not since December, early January. So perhaps people that were looking to build positions already built their positions here in the 120s and low 130s. And now they're just going to write out these box. Like I said, though, there was a large amount there's 42 of them that were bought last week. So there's definitely people still looking to open positions and keep an eye on prices of products and value. So we're going to start getting into the more affordable products even more so. So here's the binder collection. Again, this is a very popular binder because this has Eevee on it, and it's from Prismatic. This box you're looking at is $87. After you count the shipping for it from the Gold Star seller. The volume on this box is still pretty consistent, even considering as it keeps climbing in price. It looks like it's very consistent. Last 3 months, this box is only up almost 19%. I say only because obviously when you're looking at in the 80s a percent, 18%, doesn't seem like much as far as gain-wise on value. But that is for the binder collection. The accessory pouch was made fun of a lot when it was coming out. People were calling it some special purse and making fun of it. Personally, I think it's a very cool looking product. I think there's going to be a lot of people wanting to collect this because there's just a lot of Eevee lovers out there. This box is currently $65. So not only do you get the accessory pouch of Eevee, but you also get 5 packs. Again, volume's been tapering off some, especially as it's been climbing. I think people look at the value and they kind of determine that there's probably better value in other products, right? Like that premium collection like we saw a couple products ago. For the last 3 months, this one is up, though, 30%. So it has done better than the binder collection. Here is the surprise box. Again, this is another product that is becoming more and more affordable. This is currently running about $47 plus $7 for shipping. So, you know, $54 plus tax if you're in a tax state. Looks like you do get promo cards with this, as well as 4 booster packs and other items. So you do get multiple items on this. There was a large quantity of product that was sold at 87 items sold a few weeks ago during Pokemon Day week. So more likely this was another drop from the Pokemon Company feeding out these products, and it caused the price to to drop some, not much, only a few dollars, and then of course spike back up. Right, continues on their way. But this surprise box is definitely a product to keep your eye out if you're looking for a more affordable product where you don't want to spend several $100s on some of these products, right? And the most affordable product that I have here, other than buying individual packs directly, would be the poster collection of Prismatic. Currently, you can pick one up for $34.95, so $35. Again, this guy includes 3 packs, as well as the poster and 3 foils. I already have a couple of these. These poster collections were very popular for reprints previously. Looks like from this 60s spike right here, there probably was a reprint or someone big building a position right here in early February. But one of the things, yeah, see right here. So early February right here, as well as in December, right? Mid-December, large spike, volume spike. October, large volume spike. And again, September here, large volume spike. Last 6 months, this product is up 38%. Last 3 months, it's up 24%. One of the things, if you are looking to pick this one up, is the volume has definitely been tapering off. So that can mean a couple things. That could be the market telling you, hey, it should come down some. Or it's just, there could also just be less people selling their product, right? Less people that are able to sell their product on here. Now, because I can look here and see that there's many pages of products, and there's a lot of these that are around similar prices, that kind of tells me that there's plenty of product available at this actual price to actually purchase. So my guess would be then that the market is kind of waiting to see what this box decides to do. If you don't have any Prismatic, this could very easily be a great place for you to kind of build a small position in it, whether it's buying 1 poster collection box or 2. Obviously, that'd be up to you. But when you're looking at a product like this, and you're talking about 3 packs, so this is valuing each pack at basically what the value of the pack is on a loose basis. So right now, if you were to go to an actual buy a Prismatic pack, it is currently about $10.50 per pack individually. This comes with a poster. This comes with some promo cards, and still is right around $10 to $11 per pack. So what this tells me is that this box might be undervalued just slightly, a little bit, at $35 per box. Thank you guys for watching and for viewing my first video. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, any ideas that you would like to see on this channel, let me know in the comments below. If you also want to talk about what you're collecting or thought of collecting, go ahead and post it below as well. I'd love to talk with everybody. And again, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.